Welcome back, everyone, to Megaman the Wily Wars, Wily's Tower. The last episode, we took down the Genesis unit, though one member managed to escape. Now we assault Wily's fortress directly. And yes, I am confident enough in my weapon selection that I have absolutely no desires to change. My selection is just fine. Seems the Susies are a bit resistant to the Metal Blade weapon. Huh. I'd say the Big Eye is yet more resistant. The Big Eye, who I am totally going to kill on principle because I hate these friggin' things. Oh! It decayed on me. Sadness. There's tears in my soul. I'll be having that. It's a massive slowdown going on there. This, by the way, is that area I was talking about in the last video. The one area in the Wily Tower that has a Megaman 1 obstacle, or Megaman 1 weapon-specific obstacle, however you wish to say it. I wish to say it like this: I'm rush-jetting the fuck out of here. Because that is some platforming I don't feel like dealing with right now. As is this. Now this one, I can get away with using Rush Coil. Oh, that screen right there scared the hell out of me when first I came into here. The fact that the, Oh, that's not his weakness. I forget what his weakness is. You know, he was fairly weak to the Buster. But, the fact that that platform kind of glitches out of existence Interestingly, this boss, called Fire Snakey, I kid you not, makes an appearance in the opening of Megaman 8. The only thing keeping this... well, I guess not the only thing, probably, but one of the only things keeping this game canon and in line with the others. And so the Fire Snakey has been doused. The music here reminds me of Rocket Knight Adventures. And by here I mean the intern screen. Oh yeah, that's right. I could have used the Rush Marine here. I forgot. But it's interesting because there is a boss in this area that also reminds me of Rocket Knight Adventures. Which was, in my opinion, a great game. Who knows, maybe sometime I'll come back and play that on the channel. At least you can take out both blocks with one crash bomb. I wonder if you can scroll back to the screen after leaving it. You sure enough can. That's silly. Guy is really bad at aiming his frogs. Ha! I managed to get the weapon energy after all. You tried to cheese me, but you have failed. That's about the easiest disappearing block puzzle ever. Welcome to the only reason that you should select Quick Boomerang. All the E-Tanks. We have them all. Oh, sweet nectar of death. Not my death, mind you. Well, that was useless. I hate those little I don't know what to call them. I would call them mystery cans, but there is an actual item called the mystery can. Counting shots. I'm not good at it. No, Rush. Bad dog. I don't like this! Thank you, invincibility time. Huh, I didn't expect it to freeze the egg. Well, that was a thing. Go away, birds! No! Oh! So many brushes with death. Three with one blow. You can live. I honestly forget what this enemy is. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's the spiky ball guy. Bounce Man before Bounce Man was a thing. Who conveniently is weak to a weapon that has great angles of attack against him. As you can imagine, we will be fighting Mr. Buster Rod G again here, as he escaped last time. Though I guess that's not a guarantee, given that Quint took another, what, 3 games to make his reappearance when he escaped? I am going to change some things up, though. Get rid of Search Snake. Put in Flash Stopper, because Search Snake has not been that useful. Poor guy thought he might get a break, that I might not select that weapon again, but no, just as in Mega Man 2, he gets screwed. Also, apparently those top robots are, related to... Hi. Related to, the fan fiends as well. I grow weary of your games. A magnet with no RW battery this time. See, I can't even do slide combos like I'd like. Why would they bring these enemies back? Of all things. This is why dynamic weapon switching needs to be a thing. And why it would later go on to be a thing, I'm sure. Not that I'm sure it would, I mean, I am, but I'm sure this is probably one of the reasons. If not the reason. If ever you thought, ah, nah, the Metal Blade isn't OP, this shows you just how very wrong you are. It's not just OP in its game, it's OP in other games. Alright, now be prepared for a rather unusual fight. Old Buster Rod G is back, devoid of his rod and now with his buster. Now the fact that he has a buster and he shoots at you, that's not what's interesting. What's interesting is that you are fighting on a collapsing stage like this. Fortunately, he doesn't like the hard knuckle. Not one bit. And so, we make what could be a very precarious platforming fight much easier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Let's make our way to the final battle. And the giant, weird, evil fish sees us off. This, by the way, is the entire reason I brought Time Stopper, which was originally supposed to be Flash Stopper, I believe. By the way, those little red button-looking things up there, yeah, those are the acid splashes from 2. Hey, Proto Bro, clear the way! We may get our revenge for this slight against us. God, Flash Stopper made that hallway so much easier. This, by the way, is the enemy that I said reminded me of Rocket Knight Adventures. This sort of segmented mech. Now, I've seen Metal Blade hit this thing. Regardless, it's not the weakness. Honestly, don't believe I have his weakness. If he has a weakness. Metal Blade is always the answer. Okay, that last missile was just plain damn annoying. Go ahead and burn one of these energy tanks. Okay, that's obviously not what I wanted you to do. Alright, on to the boxer robot phase. Ow! Gee, I think I need to use another E-tank. This is weirdly reminiscent of the Sigma fight in X1. And so goes your battle body. Time to take out your Wily capsule, which is also weak to Tri-Thunder, which once again is rather convenient as it has a very good angle of attack against you. That was too easy. And so once more, Wily falls to the floor, down on his knees, begging us, please, let me go. I'm just a feeble old man. Don't mind the bomb I just threw at you. Needless to say, Megaman is not appreciative of that. And Wily's tower comes crumbling to the ground in dust, as we have beaten all that which the Wily Wars has to offer. Honestly, as much flack as this game gets, I can't call it a bad game. At least not so long as you are able to play it with proper NTSC settings. And I don't mean to offend anybody by saying proper settings. I'm sure there are people who prefer PAL. But honestly, PAL settings and running at PAL speed is just... ugh. And for those who might have had a Genesis and not a NES and access to the 6, I guess technically 7 titles thereon, or a Game Boy and the 5 titles thereon, having what I would dub about 3.5 games rolled into a single cartridge is certainly not a bad deal by any means. And while it's not a one-to-one authentic replica of the original experience, it's still pretty fun to play. The sprites are pretty darn good looking. I honestly have to say they are certainly a cut above the original, though a lot of people I'm sure would agree, or rather would argue with me there, as apparently Mega Man 7 got a lot of flack for the same thing. Mega Man 7 was actually probably my favorite art style of the classic games, not including Mega Man 11, which just came out. Mega Man 11's pretty good. But for true sprites in 2D, I'd have to say the SNES is my favorite. Definitely beating out the PlayStation and even the SNES version of Mega Man and Bass. Watch out, Wily. Trips over a rock. And as we do the mega shuffle towards him, we are beaten out by our hesitation yet again as he is tractored up into his Wily saucer, one of dozens I'm sure he has in stock at the moment, only for him to spirit away that we may start this dance all over again. And I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for following me through this. I need to switch it back to PAL mode if it's not in PAL mode when the game soft resets, and it will soft reset on its own here shortly. It will soft lock the game, telling you, oh, hey, this game isn't designed for US release. So let us go in and see if that saved any further data. Looks like not. Alright. So I hope you've all enjoyed this experience, and I'll see all of you on the other side. Goodbye.